The next step here is to make your measurement and cut the wood at least 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch off of each side, and then what you do is you lay this up underneath just to make sure that everything is correct and the proper length. The next step is to take staples and then place them about 5 to 6 inches away from the edge, and then just hammer these in. Don't go all the way in because you want to be able to place your supports onto these staples. Now what I do is take the support board, put it right up on the edge, and place this as I go, just to where it's not seen on the top or the sides. Now that I've got the framework ready, I'm going to head and just mark where I'm going to start. Take my stapler gun, start right on the end, and then just work it all the way through, and just to make sure that it's done correctly. And I'm going about every inch. Now, these staples will disappear with this thick carpet. And what I do is just fluff it back out. And now we're ready to suspend it. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I've got some fishing line, and this happens to be black fishing line, so it doesn't show up against the black wall that I'm hanging this next to. I'm going to take the line and do what I call a baker's knot. Some people call it a butler knot. I'm going to wrap it around about 13 times. Feed it back through the knot itself, and then just pull. Hold the knot and then just pull. And what happens here is the knot actually hangs around itself. And now that's suspended. Now what I'm going to do here is cut off about, oh, I'm going to say about 6 feet or so. I'll make it about 10 feet. And then I just repeat the process here on this side as well. Take the string through, hold it, make a loop, and then just wrap that around there like this. Okay, I've got about, I'd say about 10 feet of line cut, and now I'm ready to go ahead and suspend this. I'm actually going to run the end of this through the staples that I've already put up on the ceiling joist and then tie it off to the specific level that I want or height that I want. Once that's done, then we'll go from there. The next step is to use wire staples, and I happen to have one here. This is called a 14-2. The reason why you call it a 14-2 is that this is the size wire staple that you use to hang the 14-2 wire. So I'm going to go ahead and take this up against, leave it about half an inch off the wall. And then I just take this up. Then what I do is just go ahead and secure this about half an inch away from the wall itself. That way when I hang my suspension to the carpet frame, then it's kind of flush up against. I don't want to have a shadow on the wall. I want this to be up flush against the wall, so that's why I use about half an inch away. The rug's now ready to go ahead and put up. I'm going to take the string now and run them through the staples that are already nailed into the joists, and then get the specific height that I want. Well, everything's finished and it's looking great. Glad to have my own recording studio finally. You'll be seeing me here a lot in this atmosphere, and I'll be working on my bench here to my right, and I'll eventually probably put a desk here, and I'll be showing you some things while I'm sitting at my desk. This is Rick Patterson with the Handyman Toolbox.